All right. All right. We are back with another live feed reads. And today we've got Ryan with us. Ryan, what's up?
Greetings and salutations.
Yes, absolutely. What a day. What
Happy
a day.
Halloween. Happy Halloween.
Yeah, yeah. Our live feed read lands on Halloween. That is so rare.
And,
That's cool. It's my favorite
I
holiday.
totally forgot. It's just one of those things that sometimes you're so busy. Didn't even remember that, we should have all dressed up today for the office. Fell off on that, but say la vie, there's always next year.
Yeah, yeah. Speaking of dressing up, Crystal, my wife, she's pregnant, so she's due in about January. So she's starting to really show.
Oh, yeah.
I have to be very careful. I've been judged about how I talk about this with her. So because we're not into body shaming. We don't care. I just call her my little pregnant lady, and it is what it is. But she's got this huge baby belly, and we were contemplating costumes, and so I have Thor's hammer over here, and I got her some glasses and a beard, and she's gonna go as Fat
Oh,
Thor.
yeah, the sweatsuit Thor. That's great.
Yes. So I emptied
Fat
some
Thor.
beer bottles. Yeah.
That's good. Yeah, send me a picture of that later.
I will. We're gonna put her in a golf cart and go around the neighborhood because there's a big trick or treating thing here, and we'll go around the neighborhood and let her just sit and chill in the golf cart.
What about the children? Do they? What do they do? Do they go to Walmart and pick something crap, or do they? I feel like with your creative children, do they make their own?
Well, so we watched the Neverending Story a couple of days ago, and my two boys fell in love with Atreyu, and they were like, "I want to be Atreyu," and I'm like, "All right, cool." So we were piecing together the costume.
Atreyu with the Neverending Story. I know the band.
Yeah. That's the warrior, the reader. He's following the main character, adventurer. So. It's just, the little necklace and, little Indian costume or whatever, plains people costume.
I remember him. I just Googled it.
Yeah.
Very nice.
And so they were working on their costumes, and then we went to grab a couple of pieces from thrift stores yesterday from little pieces of things, and I ran into a completely full Boba Fett costume at one of the thrift stores for like nothing. Mask and everything fully intact. And so my oldest wanted that one, and then I found literally right next to it a fully intact, all but the mask, Wolverine costume, like the old school Wolverine. And I was like, man, I would have killed
up the sides of the hair or something.
Yeah, that's what I'm gonna do. I would have killed to have that costume as a kid, though, man. So like $5, like you can't
Jackie and I,
that.
We've been recycling the same 3 costumes for probably 12 years now. We got standard Roman gladiator, Top Gun, and then what's my other one? Oh, Ace Ventura. And when I do Ace Ventura, she does Legally Blonde lady. And,
dude, that's great.
Tonight we're doing Top Gun, so I'll be Maverick. She'll be Goose.
Yes, that's awesome. That is so good.
They work. You don't need anything other than that. We got 3. We cycle every year. We do a different one.
That's so good.
Hey, my Ace Ventura one's really good though.
Yeah, I bet it is. I can't wait. I've not seen that one. I've seen the other ones that you've done, but I don't think I've seen that one.
Oh, I'll send you a picture. It was when my hair was really long, and we were doing this party where we went to karaoke with like 20 people. Everyone dressed up. We did karaoke. It was very fun. But we all met at the Hard Rock and to meet the party bus. Yeah. And while we were there, we ended up the ladies at the salon there. We just asked them like, is there any way? I know you're probably busy. Can you? My husband's, I'm in my Ace Ventura costume. Like, can you do the hair?
Yeah,
and it was very long, and they made it happen. And when I sent you the picture, it's hilarious. It probably took about 45 minutes to an hour. They were loving it, taking pictures, and it was a whole production. And that was the craziest my hair's ever looked.
Dude, that's awesome. That's awesome. We used to go all out. I've done the Mad Hatter and the Demon Barber from Sweeney Todd, and like we used to go all out. I think one year we had we were still almost college. I think we were still in college, yeah. And we had a bunch of people over, and I dressed up as Richard Simmons, and I got like a wig, but then I cut it up and like taped it to my chest. And like, yeah, so it was a thick chest hair. And when people came over, we had a bunch of like healthy snacks, and if they would reach for the candy, I would like slap their hand and like get them out with the yoga
That's
ball
funny.
to do something. Yeah, it was fun.
I remember those days. I think
Yeah.
my favorite costume that I can recall from back in the day was the definitely the Red Power Ranger. And I remember my sister was we were close, and we did everything together. And so obviously we watched Power Rangers together. And there was I remember there's a big hullabaloo over who was the Red Ranger. Of course, I'm the older brother. I'm the main man. So she was all pissed off that she had to be the Blue Ranger.
That's awesome.
She definitely wasn't a Pink Ranger. She was not. You know, she wore cowboy boots for the majority of her childhood and climbed trees and all that kind of stuff. So no Pink Ranger. So she was blue. I was red. But those were the days. And you look at the pictures now. I mean, compared to what these kids do nowadays with, I think, social media and the photos and it kind of changing the game. I mean, there's such cheap crap back then, and everyone was still as happy. And now it's like, oh, they got the makeup and the Hollywood style wigs and outfits, totally different nowadays.
Yeah, it is. The kids got invited. There's a local church group or something here, a youth group that does like a fall festival kind of thing, and they had a costume contest, but you could come as a group, like your age group could do something. And the senior class that was there, every one of them was a troll from the Troll movie. So they all showed up, but they painted themselves with like the acrylic paints, head to toe. Bro, I mean, their arms all the way down, like their heads. I'm like, that stuff's not coming off. I mean, we're like bright pink.
I forget what it was. You know, when people try to do some sort of costume makeup and then they mess up and it's like a permanent type deal. Yeah. Now their face is covered in blue. Yes.
Oh, they're going to be that way for a week or two. Yeah, those were not the kind of paints for Halloween.
Speaking of trick-or-treating, though, I did want to say for those watching, especially in the Brandon area, you know, obviously there's a lot of suburbs around here, so people mostly don't have problem with trick-or-treating. But Barrington Oaks is a subdivision just it's off Lumsden, just past our office. So I guess that would be eastbound Lumsden, past our office. Really nice gated community. We always try to advertise on our marquee that they welcome the public, so to speak, to do a trick-or-treating through their neighborhood. Cool. So if anyone out there doesn't know where to take their kiddos, or maybe you live in the middle of nowhere with a lot of property, or just maybe you don't like your neighborhood so much. Barrington Oaks, 6 to 8 p.m. tonight is great trick-or-treating for all of you out there.
That's cool. I wish I'd have known that when we were living down there, because our tiny little neighborhood was nothing really. Everybody kind of shut off their lights, and the whole block of townhouses was just kind of dark. A couple of participants, but that was it. So that's cool.
Now
that's
what they're
exciting.
doing too, I don't know if they did this in your old neighborhood or not, but it's not Fishhawk, but there's another neighborhood over there that our friends Juanita and Kevin live in. Can't remember the name of it offhand, but they do like almost like I don't know how many, maybe every fourth house or fifth house is like the adult trick-or-treating. So they'll have adult beverages or adult Jello shots or what have you. And so it was cool. We went one year a while ago, and it was a good time, man. We definitely stayed the night at Juanita and Kevin's that night because they threw down over there. I wish I could remember the name of the neighborhood, but that was a good one too.
That's great. Yeah, we were surprised when we moved up to Tallahassee. There's a nice little neighborhood, nice little hills and little interconnected. Nothing to like copy paste for every home. And our neighbor invited us to I guess they call it the neighborhood potluck. And I was like, yeah, sure. So we take all the kids and we go. And I'm telling you, there were just all the kids from around come to this one house, and then they all eat and just mingle, and then they split off and trick or treat through the neighborhood.
Oh, that's really cool.
Yeah. I was like, this is actually really cool. And some of the families are, wealthy to-doers, and they've got their own golf carts, and so they'll ride around, and one of them rode up with a bucket and was like, trick or treat for adults.
Yeah,
exactly. Cool. Yeah.
The golf carts really help for trick or treating.
Oh yeah.
But it's definitely different. I mean, I don't remember how young we were when we first were freed, but it was me and my buddy Chris. We grew up together, his little brother and my little sister. And I'm pretty sure we were young, maybe starting as early as 11 or 12. And we were just on our own in the neighborhood. I mean, now it's like everyone that comes up, the parents are almost always with them, unless you have the teenage trick-or-treaters, which is fine, whatever. But they could be getting into a lot worse things than trick-or-treating as teenagers, so I never mind that. As long as they're polite.
What did you carry around to put your candy in?
Oh, well, back in the day, those McDonald's or Burger King used to give out little trick-or-treat baskets, I remember.
Full buckets. Yeah.
Or like the little jack-o'-lantern orange ones from Walmart or whatever. Definitely those. And then, as you get older, you get a little stronger. Then you just go with the pillowcase.
The pillowcase. There it is. Yes, dude. Always 100%. We would do pillowcase all the time.
Come back, you dump it all out, you separate and organize. Maybe make some trades.
Did you guys? Did you decorate your pillowcases?
No. It would be like just grab one and wash it when you're done, type of a thing.
Yeah.
But
sometimes we did.
Yeah, that'd be cool. I would have to do that. Yeah.
Yeah, just like drawing like a little Halloween face on it, like you're like a pumpkin face or a scene or something. Yeah, it was fun. We had a.
So tonight we're going to be at me and my wife because we don't have children, so we got another couple that doesn't have children either, and so we're going to Disney Springs tonight. I think obviously we're Top Gun and Matt. We're Top Gun. I think they're doing the Space Jam, like Bugs Bunny, and then the female.
Oh yeah.
They're doing that. So we're just gonna walk around, people watch. I'm sure it'll be a good crowd. Listen to live music, so that's what we'll be tonight. So
that's
unfortunately no trick or treating, but I'm sure Disney will be doing some production.
Yeah. I'm still unsettled on my costume. I haven't figured it out yet. I was thinking my kids have been loving that we get all these Amazon packages, and my youngest just sits and builds things with them. Like he'll cut them up and like make stuff. And he made this like little person. He like just cut this little person out, and I'm like, oh, that's cool. And then I thought, oh, what if we string like a bunch of string through a bunch of them, and then I just wear them and hang them off of me, and I'd be Gulliver from Gulliver's Travels.
Yeah,
I was like, that might be
clever.
It's simple. Like throw it together.
Something to do together, productive, creative, very nice.
Yeah.
Oh,
and the
then
girls.
lastly, before I forget, I know we talked about this last time I was on here, but also for all of you out there, just because tomorrow, if you're looking for something else to do, the Brandon 86 Rotary Club is hosting their annual Seafood Fest. Again, all the proceeds go to local charities, as it always happens with the Rotary events. But it's over at Camp Rotary, and all you can eat seafood with the fixins. I think they got $10 for the beer bans, and I forget which brewery, one of the local breweries, maybe I think Bullfrog is the brewer typically. Then I think they have live music and a lot of things for the kids to do. So it's just a wholesome family event to follow up Halloween. So again, Brandon Seafood Fest tomorrow, 11 to 3 at Camp Rotary. So just always like to throw stuff out there for people to make sure that these things are well attended and supporting the community.
Yeah.
And things.
It's a good time. I remember when we were back in Brandon,
We've
we
been
were
several
part
times
of that.
together. I'm we're not going to make it. We're out of town, but next year.
Yeah, for sure. That's cool.
Speaking of next year, I got to try to squeeze in a day's worth of work in the next hour and a half. So let me get out of here.
Let's do it. All right, I'll take us out. Any final phrases or word or anything before we cut Halloween Life Eat Read?
No.
All right.
Halloween with family.
There you go.
Happy Halloween, everybody.
Reed and Reed, it's like having a lawyer in the family.